Even it is the evening, don't worry. We'll create the morning. Okay, I'd like to know some report before I start the class. Where is that girl called Gurmukh? Hey? Huh? I told them that I want to see it on here, that I want to know what you have done so I can teach accordingly. I'm not… I can't do certain things if things are not right available for people to enjoy. We are going to lay trip on you and we'll teach you the meditation, do the whole thing, and after that we want to do a commercial. We want to sell you some cookies and some pies and all that stuff. The idea is to give you a herbal treatment later. We actually are trying to do it a very simple way. I'm sorry to do this, it is not my style, but herbs do cost a lot and some people have volunteered to cook them and some people want to do the whole thing. The idea is to put you through something and then put a support system behind it. Because I don't believe that you have that mental consistency to sustain. Otherwise, why we do one thing? I'm going to say, I understand, I've been a master for all this. If you do something, get it out, it can come back to you. But you know, after 6 months, the same thing. How much you can cry? So let us see what these people have done first. Come on here, right here. This is pie?
Potato, seed pie, there's quite a few more rows.
That's one.
There's toast, French toast.
No, I'm not taking home.
Okay, I'll just take it back.
It was not… This was not soaked too much. It has to have that much soaking in it. It's a little dry. Do something now. What you can do? You can't do anything, it's all done. Taste it, folks. It's a very special class, I'm very ready for it, don't worry. We're not going to act like yogis and all that damn professional thing. I want to do something. This is good. Okay, take it back. And don't give them too much, and if demand is too much, raise the price. What we have decided is like this. It's not compulsory for you to do what I'm saying. We have found there are 26 units in combination of certain herbs. If they go into body of a certain state of mental positivity, mental, circulatory frequency, and if they can create a magnetic field to which your 5 tattvas and chakra can relate, then the effect achieved has to be sustainable. Problem is not you as people, that's I agree. Problem is you not as human being, that I also agree. I understand, I'm not foolish. 20 years I came ago, I was poorer than you, I was single than you, I was absolutely illiterate than you, and I never knew anything out what you call United States of America. Not a bit. I walked into Canada to set up a chair in the University of Toronto. It all went flop. I started working. Within 2 months I stayed there. I'm pretty successful. Globe and Mail picked me up on the front article and a big, huge article about me. I used to go and teach YMCA, and there were classes we can't even handle. I came here for just 3 days, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Monday I was supposed to go back. Never went back. But this is now because I went not well, and I'm not well even now. I'm not saying I'm well. This is what my last experiment is. I'm in a mood of experiment. If in 20 years I can build an empire and withstand all the torture, the abuse, the lawsuits, name a thing, and still I'm keeping on, there is something I have found in me which is much better and which is in everybody. Then all these 2 years when I was in the bed and I was not teaching, I was thinking and analyzing, investigating my own self. What is in me which is not in everybody else? I found out I'm different than other people. I don't dream. I vision danger and think. I'm very quick and analyze when somebody says where it leads to. I can turn around 180 and 180 degree to analyze something which you ordinarily say. I don't react. And then I put my activity to a certain ground level and understood that where it comes from. What everything comes from you in your life is that this is what my final, what you call is concluding bottom line. And watch this what I'm saying. You might have read in the past newspaper few days, if the yoga is there, you can change the whole thing with the yoga, vegetarian diet, blah, blah, blah. No big deal, because there are certain things you have to understand. If in your body, whatever you eat, you make it certain that it comes in 24 hours out, you will be healthy, you will be normal, you can change anything you want. No big, it is not a miracle. It is a simple known. Hatha Yoga Pradipka stands as a guarantee to this fact from page A to last. No big deal. If you know how to lock 3 bandhas, root lock, abdominal lock, and neck lock, or throat lock they call it, Jalandhar one, you can balance your energy and penetrate any point where you want to heal, and you can heal, doesn't matter what your disease is, including cancer or anything. We don't say it because we don't have a medical association who come after anybody. This is a la word. But from 500 years from now, Americans will be practicing the same thing which people practice in those areas. No big deal. It's the game. Also we know that if subconscious is clogged up, you start squeezing yourself and you become limited, smaller and smaller. S-M-A-L-L, all to small. That's the game. When you are small, you cannot handle all. When you can handle all, you cannot act small. When you cannot act small, you are happy, you are gracious, you are giving, you are loving, you are righteous, you are religious. Brand you with anything. Who cares? You have the strength. Not that you have the knowledge, not that you have the degree, not that you have the beauty, not that you have the richness. That won't work. That you don't understand. If you do not have the courage, strength of commitment within you to deliver, you will not deliver. It has to be a cesarean. And it's painful. And that's the pain. It's a mental game in which you are all victim. In 20 years, I have met rich people, poor people, nothing, everything, politicians, non-politicians, people who lie as a habit, people who lie because they want to, people who do not want to lie, people who are uptight and righteous, people who are crazy, all sorts of life. Beautiful, ugly, name it. All I have come to conclude, if there is a courage, there is a life. If courage has no priority, life has no meaning. That's my concluded, what you call its essence I have found. I don't believe anybody can be poor. I don't believe everybody has to divorce. I don't believe everybody has to negate. If you are limited, you make yourself small. You cannot contain the universe. But you belong to the universe. You live in this universe. This is your universe. A tribe cannot be a nation cannot be a word. Simple laws. So I am trying to do some experiment. We created this magic formula. We call it a magic formula because it's everything. There's nothing small, nothing big. And we thought when you finish the class, you can help him to defray the charges. The poor man has been working since morning to this time, cooking these, what do you call them, pies and these French toast. But actually, I don't want to sell them in any circumstances. I want to just make a food out of it. I don't want to go into medical trouble because you must understand, once there was a flu in this town and we gave those pancakes and everybody who ate those pancakes became well. And I end up having a notice to appear because I'm practicing medicine without license. Now telling a pancake formula is practicing medicine without license. So we are not giving out formula now, we are giving actually to you French toast. That's what it is. The one was a French toast, other is a tomato and peas pie, something kind of thing, vegetable thing. And we cooked up about 5-7 formulas this morning, and because we want to cut time on, people don't have time to cook, people don't have time to eat, people don't have time to treat, people have no time to love, people have no time to cry. One thing is you don't have time because you have nothing but trouble. When a person has troubles, they don't have time. People who have time has no troubles. Simple thing. So my idea was that if I put you in a space of mind where you are a little bit better, and tonight that thing works, and plus we got up, made a formula of this R13. 13 is a very unlucky number according to you, but I looked at a telephone and it was 6, 4 and 3, G-O-D, God. So that comes to total 13. So I say R13, who cares? And I would like you to take that one bottle and early in the morning, it is called stomach kettle treatment. It's a very, very old Ayurvedic treatment. And I revised my note since I was in Claremont to today. Don't put any sugar or maple syrup or anything, rather take raisin, 10, 15 raisin, boil a hot cup of water like a tea and raisins in it, and make it really raisin boil in it and make it very sweet, and take about, you have to take 3, 3, 6, 3, 9 capsules of it. So early in the morning take 4 or 5 and at night take 4 or 5, something like that, with that cup of raisin tea, let's put it that way. And we want to see, according to the system, it goes right to cut what is called fatty garbage in the body. That's what its purpose is. I don't believe that 2000 years they were lying. I don't believe that. But I also don't believe that if this thing is not commonly accepted and translated into our practical reality, we should push it. So it's a matter of faith, absolutely religious faith. So what we did is that we got those bottles made up in our factory as fast as we could, and then this morning we end up making those pies and we end up making those French toast. We could not reach you through your brain, so we are trying to reach you through your stomach. That's all it is. And that 13R is that you should make your stomach will have a hydrochloric acid. And mind you one thing very positive which I'm saying, moment you brush your teeth, you should do that treatment. It is not legal to call it treatment. You should have that food. Sorry, withdraw the words, cancel. It is just you take a raisins and boil up and make a raisin tea. Let's call it a raisin tea. Use stomach as a kettle. There will be hydrochloric acid in it. So we don't have to put that into these capsules. So what you should do is like take 3 and then start drinking 3, that raisin tea. So when you come to the 1/3 of the cup left, take another 3. Let us take 6 in the morning and finish the cup. And then in a minute later, take 1 banana and peel it and eat it. And then whatever you do as a routine is not my job. So you provide the basic calcium, the hydrochloric acid, we provide the basic herbs, and you provide the hot water and potassium. That's the raisin sweet, they call it potassium sweet. So I found it out what it means when I decoded it. So it works. And if this comes true in your life, that your extra fatty tissues shall be dissolved, let us put it that way, it works. Then we hit $1 million pot, jackpot, and you end up not being ugly and fat. Well, it's a very simple theory. The metabolism is slow as proportion 1,000 per, and your breath becomes 1/100th of some, or there is air measurement, and this proceeds according to your age. So the power to burn, and your skin does not breathe. That's a 3rd lung. It's a very important thing. So thanks to your powder and your, what do they call it, dry, extra dry, ever dry? Yeah. Why don't you take a charcoal and take a brush and do it twice so that you will never have any sweat ever coming out? So one treatment, 2 cents, you will never find anything smelly there other than the charcoal smell, road smell like that. So you block your pores and you call it extra dry. I mean, yes, wonderful. I love you. You have a national license to kill yourself. And those armpits, they are the central trigger points of 3 nervous systems by which you live. Your body, if your meat and bones are taken, is just a network of the nervous system. It's a fantastic nervous system. It is sharpest, cute, and admirably fast. And what you do is, you irritate it, you block it. You also reduce this electromagnetic field by doing a lot of things which you should not be doing, which are unnatural. However, it's not my job. You want to live temporary, beautiful, and comfortable, and permanently sick and tired. That's what your goal of life is. No, it is there. What are you going to do? Hang you, everybody? Put you before firing squad? That's not my job. I'm a spiritual teacher. I'm not a dictator. So I am trying to find out some herbs, some exercises, digging into my deeper notes to do something. Because all of you are also into the middle age, and down the hill starts. And I don't want to see you. How are you, son? Such name? I love to. In 1972, I was your student. I don't want to see that. That's not my my thinking. I mean, God knows we are divine and we are ridiculous people, but I have seen my grandfather, grandmother, I have seen my granduncles and all that. They died just like sitting and saying, goodbye, thank you, Satnam, out. I saw my father-in-law dying. I have never seen in my whole life anybody dying like that. He came and he said, I'm not feeling well, I'm going to lie down. Okay, lie down, then what? All right, now is the time to put the blanket and ground and put me north and south on the ground. I'm dying. He's dying. Everybody was given telephone message, he's dying. All right, now you read the Sukhmani. In the middle of Sikh-Mani, there were certain Hindu rituals or rites or dharmic things which they do to give for the poor and touch the money for all that. He said, all right, this half time has come, let us do that. In the end he said, before that wall, nail a nail and put the picture of the Guru Nanak, which I always see when I meditate. I want to see it once and I want to close my eyes and goodbye. And they did it, and he closed his eyes and goodbye. And that was a permanent goodbye. Nobody has trouble, nobody could bother. But there was a note left as his son-in-law that I was supposed to come and I'll execute his will. So I came. One thing was most shocking. There was a full account. Who has to do music? Who has to do charity? How much langar? How much poor has to be fed? How many poor people and children he has been educated, their money, the whole detail. And he wrote one line, I trust you to do it because I trust you, you are an honest officer. That's all. That was his little science. So I took the paper, I understood, whole detail. When you put them on fire, how much wood you should have, that was written. And what quality of dryness of the wood will be. That detail. But that's called dying. Conscience dying. Absolutely, calculatedly acknowledging. I have never seen in my life that detail and fully typed. I have seen of that death, then I have understood. Death is a system. Getting old and not being mature. Getting old and aging and not extending yourself in tolerance, in wisdom, in maturity is a tragedy. Because you must understand, after every 18 years life cycle, your intelligence is 11 years. And your consciousness is 7 years. So, as you mature in age, you should be proportionately more in intelligence and more in consciousness, if you want to know what happiness is about. So tonight we are doing something very good. You know what that means, so. But after that you can have a pie and there's stuff. We wanted to make a special drink, but sorry we couldn't. There was not time enough. Maybe when Monday we teach the class, we'll be ready with other goodies. I wanted to just tell you what to do, but then I remember that notice. What was that board? Equalization State of California. I have to send my attorney to answer it. Ready? It is all concerned with your 5 hemisphere, left and right hemisphere sections, and you are a product of the air, akasha, ether, air, fire, water, earth, 5 tattvas. You have 5 tattvas, and you have 7 chakras, 8th is the shield, and in that shield the most important is the arc line. A female and male has no difference in arc line as far as earlobe to earlobe is concerned, the halo, but female has arc line at the breast, which male doesn't have. That's the only difference that I can see. That's a girl and there's a boy, until I focus my eyes. Otherwise you all look alike. And people can lie, aura will never. But there's also responsibility with it. It is used to help, not to bug, but to hug, understand the depth. This exercise we are dedicating to the central nervous system called Sushmana. Got it? It's a imaginary for certain people, but it's the real certain people. It's the central nerve system which runs between the tip of the tongue and to the bottom of the tip of the first, that little vertebra number 1, which just, what do you call that little thing? And if you ever sit in one way and that little thing gets little more inward, your whole life will be nothing but full of irritation. That little thing can do so much damage. And once a person was like that, and I sent it to the doctor, they check that prostate, they go in and do the whole thing. And I told him to do it, and he said no. No, I won't. Well, who will do it? No, we don't know. They do not know that that little thing is not little. That's the base of the spine. And the central nervous system is attached to only that vertebra. That's the tragedy of the whole system. So we are going to work on today on that. See, there's a possibility that certain places you may feel sharp pain. That's a possibility. No, not that somebody's going to hit you. But that's a possibility. I'm not saying it will happen. But if that happens, it's just when the train changes, the lines. So Idda Pimgla will change the frequency, and then immediately the what do they call? The muscle goes to the pull and push of it to adjust itself. It's automatic. It is. That's why when somebody attacks us, we react to it to save ourselves, protect. It's called automatic response. I hope it won't happen. We won't push hard, but if the class goes a little longer, it doesn't matter. Is that okay? I mean, you have determination that let's do it once for all and get rid of all this nonsense with suffering, right? That kind of attitude. Okay? All right, then let us be. There are 4 mounts underneath my fingers, and I like to see they are touched. If they are not touched, it means that there is a pain here and in these joints, and they are a little brittle. But if they are not touched, you can try. I'm not saying that it can all happen. It should happen normally. Right? And stretch it out like this, in this position. See, my shoulders are out, my armpit are stretched. We are now empowering our 3 nervous system. This armpit is very powerful. There is one saying, one who does not know what is in one's armpit is always in the pit of so-and-so. So I'm going to name it. But now this is okay. You understand? All right? And now stretch it more, and stretch it more, and stretch it more. Neck will become shorter and shorter, tighter and tighter. Stretch, stretch, stretch. And when you reach a point you can't do it, start doing this faster. Right there, stretched out. Oh, I'll do it. Just go out of you. If you stay in your shoulders, it won't work at all. Come on, let's do it. Move in a round circular motion. Life is run in a circular motion. Little boat upon the sea. Whatever, get going. Today is a good food after this, so don't miss it. Can you believe these things? They are beautiful children. Huh? Come on, you do the exercise. I'll tell you what I'm doing, so. Stretch that shoulder out. It should be out of your body, you know what I mean? Wow, come on, look at it. This was a get well present from a child written on hand. If I am not well, this is what it reads. It's a very beautiful card. You do the exercise. It's the hand of this beautiful child, Hari Mandar. It says, get well present if you are still sick. From Hari Mandar to the Sri Singh Sahib. Beat Sri Singh Sahib. Beat Sri Singh Sahib. When are you going to send my letter back to me? And we have beautiful children. Look at this. Tennessee walking horse and beautiful color and a wonderful car. Come on, Sat Simran, you always say things are not normal these days. Let's do it. Oh, you brought all those? Oh, blessed you be. Wow. This is that famous 13R. And I don't have glasses to read this, but come up! That's not the agreement. Agreement is you don't distract. Pull it out of the armpit. If you, hey, look this is this and this. You know how many inches I can go taller? It is to do here it will work. It won't work here. It's not a gym class. Yeah, everybody thinks it's a club. Serious yoga class. Okay, R13R, GOD got 6, 4 and 3 total 13. Ingredients, comfrey, cumin, chamomile, peppermint and caraway and aspartic acid, something like that, and a little bit more. It's pretty good. Oh, come on, are you a crow? Oh, people who fly birds, they say, come on birds, oh, come on, do the work. Since you have gone to see a governor, you think you are a governor. Come on, work hard. Come on, Oz. Hey, listen, this is no favor to me, it is a matter of experience. Pull it out, just out, and do it here. Look, this is I'll do. If I'll be you sitting like this, I'll do like this.
Do the shoulders go up?
Shoulder go out. Out. Up, they will automatically go a little bit, not much. They will go out. And they will create a balance. You know, everybody wants to Kundalini rise, nobody wants to work for it. There was a student of mine, I say, why don't you come to my classes? Sir, they are very hard. Well, go to those classes, sir, they are very soft. Some are hard, some are soft, purpose is not to go. Shoulders go up, shoulders go down, keep doing. I should have said I'm not well, I have flu. Oh, mamma mia. Oh, this is good. Yeah. That is a singing bowl. And this is the seat. And we need a bat. Wait. This is it. Oh wow, look at it. Heavy and slow. Something. It'll work out. Oh my God, heavy duty. And but this is surprising. You people all want to be healthy, and what are you stopping for? Come on, I am very busy. Wow. Beautiful, there are beautiful things. And this is the most famous bread. It's called, you know, when you go to the airport, you see this stuff? Well, must be Dr. Amar Singh must be in town. See? And this is a beautiful fruit. I'm going to try this. Oh no, I'm just playing with it. You do or keep doing, don't look to me. Whatever I do is my problem. What you do, that's reasonable. Don't follow the teacher, follow the teachings. Come on, it's not going to end like this. You got to change your aura, and I know when it will be. Should I do with you? That will give you satisfaction? All right. Come on, let's do it. If you do it right, you will hit the bottom, all the lower three vertebrae automatically. You can't help. You can't do it without that. But if you're not doing it or you're doing here, you're doing wrong. Come out of the balance. There will be pain in the pelvic area, pelvic bone and the surrounding. There will be pain in the lower area, and there will be terrible pain in the shoulders. And the elbows will hurt like hell. And thumb will look like somebody's chopping it out. That's how it does. But it is balancing. It is doing something to give you a lease on life. Come on. You know, I got sick. I don't want you to get sick ever. That's what I'm trying to investigate. Come on, let's do it. All right. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Out, 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 shoulder out. Even this you can do? What do everybody will make a room, just try to do it. How many beatings somebody can take? Come on, please, come on, come on, come on, come on, crisscross, crisscross, straight out. Hey, that armpit open up. Now this is my most beautiful Indian. Come on. Okay, now this is practice. Okay, this is beginning. All right, now, these are two hands you got. These hands, put it on your face like this. First, no, listen to this. Now, this is called reverse shock system. Reverse shock system, first listen to the science. We are not ever going to be here. That's why we got the food made. When you touch this system here, you're touching your body, and I'm not going to say how many vagus nerve and this and that everybody knows, you can see in the book. And if not, buy the new Britannia, whatever they are selling on the, it's cheap. So spend $500 on that. Learn what is here, in this area, here. And when you are here, from here create a shock system as touch did it to you. An element of surprise, element of fear, element of pain, element of whatever it takes. And that will reverse the neuron's pattern to give you strength when actually you are in pain, you are an element of surprise, you are an element of disgrace. Cut it out and then go back again. And rest on your cheek. Don't hurry. But you come out with a most fantastic shock. Yeah, just your mouth open them. You know, like you are doubt. Hey, wait a minute, you want to live? Try this. This will build your immune system. It will give you the intuitive sense to support yourself. It will give you to come out to confront adversity. You can laugh, that's fine, but you can do it also. Come on, let's do it. Not a bad idea. Everybody has to educate himself. These things you should have been taught when you were children. Play the reverse shock system to the body. For a while it will look odd, then it will become even, then you will get confused. I'm telling you the stages what you go through. And then you will hate yourself, and then you will keep doing without even knowing what you're doing. That's how it happens. That's normally a shock does. Just wake up like this. Just like that. Just like that. Wake up with a feeling of pain, horror, and whatever adversity you can play. Play it right. Now, imagine when actually it happens to you and you have no right to reverse yourself. At least you are now doing it and reversing yourself. And that gives you a pattern to reverse yourself when you are hit by a shock. You understand? I think this should be first class when you go to the school. Hey, it's a therapy, it is not something. Just get scary. You're not scary, you think it's horrible. Get a little scary. And then act normal. Get scary, act normal. If I tell you to dress up for Halloween, you will do it. You are all on a candid camera, remember? All right, that's enough, that's enough. You're doing good though, in spite of the protest. You know these fingers? One around the other. Look at it. And it will start showing to be only one. That's the time you have made it. Come on. On each other. These are all neurons, brain connected exercises. They have nothing to do with anything else. But go round and round just like this. Look straight to it. Keep working. Ideas to help the brain energy, the master computer, so that your life has immediate intuitive answer. That's the idea. This class is totally dedicated to this. Faster you do and concentrate on it, better you will have a result. If you feel dizzy or you feel obnoxiously dizzy or slightly dizzy, just give yourself a stop, otherwise keep doing. Fascinating, please. That's all, that's all. Take this hand, this is my left hand, right? Put it on the heart like this and raise the right hand like this. But that won't do. Open it up like this and move it here. Up there. And stretch it and up there. This shatka will stretch. I am not doing right hand. If this hurts too much, left hand you should not do. You are a student for a heart attack. Simple. That is how testful it is. Just do with right hand only, please. And move as fast and spread fingers as open can be and stretch out as you can be. You can have 3 areas of pain. One is an elbow, other is between this muscle, and third is in this area. If you get nothing, then you should keep going. Move in a circular motion. Higher, higher, give them, stretch hands solid, spread fingers. Now this simple exercise, we won't do the left hand, and please I advise not to. This is my advice, I take no responsibilities. It is totally dangerous to do this exercise on the left hand. It can cause a heart attack if you are ready for it. So I will say, I'll repeat absolutely with clarity, don't do it ever, don't even try it, it is not a joke. So who knows who's in what condition, so I'm not medically have done to EKG and all that, so just don't do it with the left. Just do it with the right always. You can afford to do that. With the left, no. Okay, now, these are my 2 hands. And play a ball, just circular ball movement. Just play, looking into it, play the ball movement. And concentrate the eye so that the retina can contact with the nerve, so eyesight will become better. It will improve your eyesight. You will start looking clearer tomorrow. Thank you. Lock your hands. You see, this point, this is the most master meridian point, right here, and this here. Both hands will sit, and just make yourself move. As you have taken a peyote and you have just lost your senses. You know that kind of pretending to be a Japanese without knowing where Japan is? That kind of thing. Move the upper bulk. Come on, please. Just grind yourself like a pestle martyr. Gurdarshan, little hands up. Hey, Gurdarshan, little upper, more, higher, 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 little more. That's it. Thank you. Now move. You have to have that earth balance when you move. Surprisingly, it will give you a spinal energy. It will correct your system and correlate to you so that your message system and your action system may not create a differential difference and serious one. You know, sometimes you apply the brake and you end up accelerating. Instead of left foot, you put the pressure on right foot. Sometimes you want to apply the brake, it takes time. This is the solution. It will coordinate the motor command in the brain and the nerve command and the muscle command together, all the three. It will give your spine a flexibility. All right, put your head, please, cross the neck, like this, right? And hang your neck down, down, and close your eyes and sleep. Take a nap. Keep spine straight though. Yeah, only you are authorized to relax the neck and try to sleep. And as the wave will hit you, and strength of wave of this gong I am playing is very, very excellent and space-oriented. With every push, try to go away and away and away. Are you ready? Set. Try to nap. And let it go. That's the beauty of it, is let it go. Raise your neck, please. Look straight forward. Close your eyes and receive the sound at the point of the pituitary, between the two eyes. Sound will be different this time, and it will be consolidated different. I understand you hear through the ear. Receive at that point. Ready? Inhale. And breathe very slowly in and out and hold. Inhale. Please breathe in 20 seconds, hold 20 seconds and exhale 20 seconds. Try to imagine that breath, control it and go consciously about it. Inhale and take 20 seconds, hold 20 seconds and exhale 20 seconds. Breathe consciously. consciously. Heal yourself. Hail and heal. Inhale deep and hold. Exhale and hold. Inhale and hold. Do it right, it will change everything. Let it go. Hold out. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. All the way. Hold out. Inhale. Deeper. Inhale. Hold in. Exhale. All the way. All the way. Hold out. Inhale. Inhale deep. Hold in. Let the breath of life repair your system. Let it go. Let it go all the way. All the way. Hold out. Relax. Please move your hands like shake your body top to bottom so that longitude, latitude, diagonal, parallel, whatever you want to call it, all the energy in every muscle just correlate to itself and balance it out. Just the whole system. While sitting here, you should become a jumping beam, you know. Come on, become a popcorn. That's better. Come on, move. This jumping little bit will do all what we have done for quite a time. It's going to be 5 minutes to 9, so if you don't jump now like a popcorn, you did nothing. That's how it will be. It's not going for 20 minutes, it's going to be very soon off, so please jump. Wherever you are, just all the spine, just free. Give a body a chance, please, help it. I didn't say stop, did I? If you move really good, you don't need sweaters. I know. Come on, move. Last chance, move. Shoulders, neck, head, ankle, toes, knees, butts, belly, chest, neck, cheeks, forehead, front, back and neck. See, even the child is doing better than you. Come on, move. All right, now put your hands up, please, all the way up, and stretch to steel. Inhale deep, and really try your best. Stretch every part of the body. Toughen it like a steel. And the count of 16, let it go. Tough it right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, tough, 7, 8, tough, 9, 11, tough, 12, 13, tough, 14, 15, let it go. Very good, very good. No. Up again. Yeah. Ready? Up again. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale deep. Inhale deep. Now every muscle must get that electromagnetic field share. Tough, tough the toe, tough the nail on the toe, tough the nail on the fingers. Everything should become tough, tough, tough. Tough 1, tough 2, tough 3, tough 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, go! Not enough. Now move. Inhale, exhale, 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 inhale. Inhale deep and up. Yeah. Inhale deep, 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 deep. Hold. Become tough, tough, tough. Really become steel. Get to every part of you right sitting there. So you can feed energy, electromagnetic field energy, the psyche they call it, to every part of the body. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, let it go. May the long time sun, all love, and the pure light go home. Thank you very much, and Monday we will like to ask you a request. Monday we will like to ask you if you can do a favor. After lunch don't eat anything and try to take as much lemon water as you can. On average, the time you come 7 o'clock, we expect you to be having about 5 to 6 lemons in your body. That's what we want. Your cooperation is requested. I am not who can do miracle. I need an excuse to do the miracle. 5 to 6 lemons full, lime, lemon, whatever. Juice, not skin, down for God's sake. Cake will be served after class in honor of our Jaipal Singh birthday today. Happy birthday, Jaipal Singh. And God gives you all, let us sing to him at least.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jaipal Singh Masaji. Happy birthday to you.
So you have earned a piece of cake. Now I think those pies are available and those toasts are available if you want to go and get your share and your piece of cake. Fine, and somebody should bring mine. Thank you. Yeah. Now you play the music.
Can Bajit think if the toast even up?
Please, it is a herbal toast. You should chew it rather than some people have the habit to gallop it on.